Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody this fine Saturday morning? We are alive. We are kicking. We are here. We survived the night. Anthony Smith didn't submit me. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys could hear me. Hopefully the feed is okay. Nothing but technical difficulties this morning. So, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys could give me a nice audio check. Let me know that you guys could hear me. How's everybody's Saturday morning rolling? Volume is good. You guys are able to hear me just fine. Also, we may have a slight connection issue. If I'm having to be creative, they're doing a little construction in the office. My office is dismantled at the moment, and they have the Wi-Fi down. So I'm creating hotspot after hotspot to be able to generate enough to roll with the show. So if the connection sucks, I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Let's see who's here. I'll box you in the house. Nathan in the house. Allison in the house. Good morning, everybody. Tom, what's going on? Brian Hall in the house. John Cassidy. Michael, how are you? Raymond. Good morning, everybody. Let some people log on. We are live a little bit early. Now, normally Saturdays we go live for 2.5, 3 hours. We're going to have about an hour and 45 minutes of action-packed action. Because I know that I have to go somewhere as soon as we're done off of live, and then I'll be back in the office. And I'm going to go live again today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream from here or if I'll just go to either back to my house or one of the casinos down the street to get the job done for you guys. So we'll see. Either way, I'll go live again. One way or another, I'll make it happen. One way we'll make it happen. UFC 235 today, guys. I did not make the weigh-ins yesterday, the ceremonial weigh-ins. Our guy was on site for the actual official UFC weigh-ins that are closed to the public. He was also there for the ceremonial ones. Sent me a couple pictures. I think I posted them on my Twitter. If you guys didn't check on Twitter or our check my Twitter or our YouTube community page, you'll see that I had a run-in with the man in the main event, the big man, Mr. Anthony Smith. Very, very nice guy. So posted a photo of that. While other services are out there, talking that they do the UFC, we actually live it. Darian Jones, make sure you check your account. You have access to the premium plays as well today. So do you, Mr. Ruby. Make sure you log in and get your premium plays. Just making sure everybody has access. We've got some big promotions today, guys. Not only do we have UFC 235, and I'm not on the live chat window just yet, but I'll be back to the live chat window. I'm actually just making sure all our clients still have access who should have access. Mr. Gradewell, if you're here watching, you've got access to premium plays as well. Same thing. Let's see here. Gustavo, you do as well if you're still watching, or if you are watching. If not, I'll send you a message. Give me one more second, guys, and we're going to get rolling here. Just always make sure our clients are taken care of and getting the games. All right, I'm back to the live chat. Let's see. We got a couple people here. Good morning. Elijah, Yulin Key, Tar Heel Tim in the house. Eric, what's going on? Eric, you're trying to get the premium plays. Yeah, guys, we've got premium plays, and the company last night, if you watched our daily free play video, company last night asked if I'd put my personal plays up back on that 3-day $99 deal. And I said, might as well, since they have theirs up. So 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays, $99 each. Or you can buy both. Doesn't really matter. Jason, good morning. The real DJX 214. You think both what? Yeah, Buffalo. What a disaster. Missed free throw. I feel bad for everybody that was on Buffalo. Me included. Don't forget, guaranteed Saturdays today. Tom, premium plays were looking like they were going 1-1, and they ended up 0-2 yesterday with Buffalo being the deciding factor in the missed free throw. The feed is real shitty. I may have to do something else here real quick in order to access it. So if you guys are sending me text messages, I'd hold up and slow the text messages down, because every time I get one, it's going to slow our connection, because they've got everything tore apart in the office and our Wi-Fi is down. And but Wayne, if you're watching, you do have access to the premium plays now, bud. You just got to log in. Just log back into your account and you'll see that you have access to them. Guaranteed Saturday. Now, guys, for everybody that's just tuning in, Guaranteed Saturday is early this week. It's a 1 o'clock early game. 10 here on the West Coast. It's college basketball, and then it's a flat-out winner. Absolutely love the game today. Crazed Andrew, what's going on? The real DJX, absolutely. Watch it. So make sure you guys don't miss out on the Guaranteed Saturday. Be a nice, easy winner. Don't forget UFC 235. The fight picks are already up on the website. And guys, what the UFC 235, what's included in that one? First of all, it's $29.99. It's so cheap, anybody could take advantage of it. You're getting 10 fight picks. You're getting a couple leans. And you're getting 5 different parlays. And full write-ups on every single event that we're participating in. Every single fight that we're participating in. You get full write-ups and the works on the reason why our expert's picking what he's picking. Hey, Ken, thank you for purchasing the UFC picks. And for everybody else that has as well, thank you. If you purchase the UFC package, do us a favor without giving out the fight picks or anything like that, because obviously we don't want that out. But post in the comments what you think of how it is with the write-ups and all that good stuff. We're actually rolling a little bit early, a little bit ahead of schedule today, which is nice. But that's because I know lickety split. I got to be out of here. I got to be on the road at 8 myself. Also, you can get 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays for $99. You got that package. It's not both. It's one or the other. Or you could buy. Feel free to buy them both. Tom, thank you. I do appreciate that. Doug, you don't have not as much confidence in what picks? The UFC picks? That's interesting. Well, there's a reason why our expert's the expert. Kind of hard to go against the guy that's, delivering winner after winner after winner the last 2 weeks for free. Michael, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Ryan, good morning. Lorenzo, good morning. If you had the confidence, you wouldn't have made the purchase. Hey, I'm not a UFC guy myself. I know nothing. I know nothing about the UFC other than the fighters, and watching it. Other than that, I don't participate. I'm not I've never been a big UFC bettor. I mean, I've bet it and dabbled in it and bet it a little bit here and there, but I was never big. Our guy would give me a bet and I'd go bet it. I didn't take it as wishy-washy on the picks. He actually went in more in depth on the breakdowns than he ever has, only because we were posting it online. He gave an analysis of both fighters and what he thought was good and bad and what was going to happen. So when I see it, I don't see any wishy-washiness. I don't take it that way at all. Good morning, Mr. Butler. How are you, sir? All right, guys. We got a few people here. Oh, no, I appreciate it, Doug. I'll let him know. I'll give him all the he was the one that wanted me to ask, so but I didn't take it that way. I mean, I read it all before it went up. I never took him as wishy-washy on any of the picks. JSN, what's going on, bud? Miles Gray smells cash coming in today. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be a hell of a day today. We got a busy day, let me tell you. Busy day that demands me being out of the office. But we're going to make it all happen today. Joe Dirt, good morning. Mr. Joe Dirt, I said earlier, I said your name earlier. I don't know if you heard it. But you have access to the premium plays too, so you just got to log into your account. I will be at the fight tonight. I'll be at UFC 235. I think the prelims start at 3 o'clock. Christopher Bayer, good morning. Mauricio, good morning. Yeah, the Clippers was a good one yesterday. Everybody doubted us. Pittsburgh Penguins letting us down late. That's always tough when you've been leading the entire game. And last couple minutes they give up a goal and then they lose it in overtime. That's always tough. Those ones always hurt. Guaranteed Saturday is bet. Here we go. Guaranteed Saturday is bet. You want to know what's on that ticket? You gotta get on Guaranteed Saturday. There's only one way to get on it, guys. You go to the website, cappersdirect.com. Click on that Guaranteed Saturday tab at the top. Put in your information. You get instant access to the play. This is the one game that you guys can step out on and really, really pound. It's definitely going to be a hell of a game. I absolutely love it this morning. It's at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 Pacific, so it's an early game for Guaranteed Saturday. That's early for us. So make sure you guys don't miss that. Everybody checked our YouTube community page or Twitter. You see that I was hanging out with Anthony Smith. You know, the guy in the main event tonight against John Jones. Can he be the future new light heavyweight UFC champion of the world? We're going to find out tonight. Let me tell you, that dude is one of the coolest dudes that I've ever met. And the best thing about our UFC package, it's so affordably priced that it don't matter if you're betting $10, $20 on a fight. you can take advantage of it and you could benefit from it. Oh, we're going to take advantage of it, Doug. Trust me on that one. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. Yes, sir. As Nathan just said, 84, 53, and 3, 2019 on our free plays. 1-1 on the month after Pittsburgh shit the bed. We finished out, guys, in February. Finished out Edward So He's Soft. You wouldn't, if you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't know he was a UFC fighter. I mean, maybe you look at the ears, but I mean, he's a big boy, but he don't play off as a big, mean, tough guy. Not out. Free plays in the month of February ended up 50, 33, and 1 for 60%. Not bad. Could have been. There was a lot of room for improvement. Last weekend's free plays were subpar. They really killed our record. I think we were hitting in the 70 percentile last week for the month of February, and then last Saturday and Sunday absolutely killed it. Dr. Franco, I just got your text message. Thank you. Today will be a good day, Dr. Franco. I love what we've got today. No bad beat with Buffalo missing free throws at the end. So 50, 33, and 1 on free plays in February. 84, 53, and 3 overall. 62%. Definitely room for improvement. Hopefully this month will be better than last month, because last month was still pretty good. We picked up 17 games. We're up 17 games last month. We're up 14 in January. So that was an improvement over January. Maybe we could hit up, 20 or 22 games this month. As of right now, guys, we're up 31 free plays. We're up 31 games. Marquise, what's going on? All right, let's get some game day breakdowns rolling. How about that? I find it funny, though, so yesterday we did have a special somebody. All right, that's probably better, right? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, is that better? Is that better on the volume? Do we got volume back? All right, I don't know what the hell's happening this morning. It's from construction in the office, so I'm stuck here in the conference room, which is fine, but the Wi-Fi's down. The main LAN is down because they're relocating boxes from one side to the other to where we film to make the internet accessible to where we film, and doing some other upgrades to our office. And why they have it down, the internet's down. It wasn't supposed to. I know that. So it must have been the workers that were here late last night. Never got it back up, but it was supposed to be back up. So we've had internet issues all morning long. So I'm streaming it off of a hotspot off my phone. So we'll see. That's why we've dropped the feed a couple times already. So if you're going to send me text messages, unless it's about games, hold off. That way we don't kill the feed. And then all of a sudden the microphone just locked up its volume control, and that's why you guys couldn't hear me. But I just had to reset it, unplug it, plug it back in, and we're good to go. John Bowe, I see you just purchased the UFC package. Thank you, sir. I do believe you're going to like it. Full write-ups, 10 fight picks, 5 parlays, and a hell of a lot of fun. Our expert already did the work for you guys, so you guys get to sit back. How many of you guys are ordering the pay-per-view tonight? Are you guys waiting for me to stream the entire fight live? I mean, he's got an 8-fight parlay in there as well. Ryan, was it did you do it on the website or was it PayPal? The real DJ, if you can't do money lines, then just take the spreads. Okay, Ryan, I'll get you hooked up. Give me a minute, bud. Tom, absolutely. I did last week. I did the week before. And anytime he's ever given them to me, I've always done it. Always. It's just like, our plays. Every that we produce, I bet. Ryan, I got my personal plays coming to you right now, bud. Thank you. All right, Ryan, they're I just sent them, so if you don't get them, text me, let me know. Marquise, we chatted about the fight. We definitely chatted about his fight and his game plan. Yeah, Tom, no shit there. What a clown that guy was. You know, Doug, I'm not a unit guy, but I understand his, you know, his style when it comes to betting the UFC, and it's no different than premium plays and our consensus plays. I bet the consensus plays smaller. The NHL plays I bet right in the middle, and our premium plays are obviously my biggest bets, as well as my personal plays. But so I understand that part. But all his information is word for word on there, which is pretty cool. All right, guys, we're going to start getting ready to do some game day breakdowns. Don't forget, guaranteed Saturday today. You don't want to miss out. Anthony, what's going on, bud? Guaranteed Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 Pacific. Going to be a great day. You guys want something big to bet on? Zuhair Ramali, thank you for the you just signed up for the UFC fight package. Excellent, bud. You're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. No doubt about it. Guaranteed Saturday. Yeah, Saturdays are the best. Zuzu, what's going on, bud? Brad, I'm a little tired, but I'm fantastic. Up late, up early. Up late, up early. Hanging out with the main man in the UFC main event tonight. Hanging out last night. I almost forgot to take a picture till the very end. It's like, oh man, you gotta let me take a picture because people ain't gonna believe me. A lot of people just talk about what they do in the sports world. They do this, they do that. We actually do it, we live it, we breathe it. One second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Where'd that live chat go? Anthony, super cool dude. I was telling Edward, you'd never, with the exception of looking at his ears, you'd never know that he was a fighter. You never would. I mean, the most down to earth, very humble, quiet. You wouldn't know that he was the other half of the headlining of the main event. But no, he wasn't out drinking or eating pizza. I'll tell you that much. The upset would be kind of neat, He's a hell of a dude. Next thing you know, the other service that bought our UFC package and that's giving it to their fight or to their clients. Next thing you know, they're going to steal my image of me and Anthony Smith. They're going to post it on their Twitter or their YouTube, talking about how they're the real deals. Alex, absolutely, definitely going to hurt the bookies today. All right, let me slide this little chat window open. That's open over into the corner. That way we can do our thing. Mr. Grover, good morning. Getting everything up and running, guys. Good morning, Jose. How are you, sir? UFC is ready to go, guys. UFC 235, 10 fight picks, 5 parlays, up on the website, full write-ups, leans, ready to rock and roll. $29.99 gets you our UFC for the day. $74.99 gets our UFC for the month. Don't forget, we've got UFC next week as well. $649.99 gets you UFC for the entire year. Mark, thank you, bud. Also, don't forget, guys, the company's got premium plays and my personal plays on sale. 3 days, $99. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It doesn't matter which one you select. $99 will get you either 3 days of our premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, or buy it twice and get both. As of right now, there's 3 premium plays. I've got 3 personal plays, and I actually really, really like the card. Catered to you by Chef Jeff. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, let's get a game day breakdown rolling. Let's take a look at Kansas and Oklahoma State. That's an early game. We'll knock out an early game for you guys. Thank you, Ryan. Me too. You know, the games have been. I'll be honest. You know, everybody knows I'm straightforward. The games this week they've been off for us. They've absolutely been off. You know, first it was my personal plays that took a hit. Then the cold went straight to the premium plays. But you know what? They're going to battle back today. And it doesn't matter which one today. Today's going to be a good day, guys. I really do. I love the card. I don't always just say the card. Yeah, that is, Doug, that's the best way to describe it. Couple bad beats. I liked the picks. I mean, I really did. I don't think that we were on, like, the complete wrong side of, you know, a lot of them. Buffalo, for example, yesterday. Missed free throw. No, it was one of the ones that we lost, Time Traveler Steve. So, they don't seldom lose 2 in a row. So it makes me like it even more today, to be honest. Trent, good morning, sir. I see you just got on board my personal plays. So if you're watching, I'm going to send them to you, bud. If you're hanging out watching, they're coming your way, sir. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, Trent, if you're watching, sir, I just posted them, or not posted them, texted them to you. Oh, there you are, Trent. I just sent them to you, sir. If you didn't get them, just text me back. Let me know that you didn't get them, but I did just send out a text. Congrats, Shane. We started promptly at 6 o'clock. Matter of fact, I had the cameras rolling at 6:50 or 6:45. Oh, absolutely, Ryan. Last week sucked for Guaranteed Saturday. That was the do-nothing basket that we missed out on. We only lost Guaranteed Saturday last week because of a do-nothing basket. At the very end, a buzzer beater. Ryan, my personal play record yesterday, we ended up 1-1-1. We lost on Brown. Alex, it's gonna be it's a busy day. I'll tell you that. It's a busy day, and it's gonna be a money making day. You can't go wrong with the personal plays, the UFC for the month, and Guaranteed Saturday. Definitely 3-0. But we had yesterday. What did we have yesterday? I lost on Brown. That was the loser. One on Quinnipiac, and then Princeton laying one. And, I almost gave out Princeton on the money line, and I wish I would have. They win by one. We end up pushing. So, Kyle, big money Saturday, absolutely. Ton of games today, guys. I'll be honest, the UFC's been a hell of a seller. I didn't expect to sell as many as we did, but, we gave it away 2 weeks in a row, showing everybody what we're capable of. And everybody knows we always treat our clients right. Time Traveler Steve, yeah, we'll take a look at that game a little bit later. I already got the information popped up for Kansas and Oklahoma State, one of the morning games. I've got that information already up for game 607 and 608. No problem, Steve. Just remind me, because I'll forget. I think I'm working on like an hour and a half of sleep. I actually posted our daily free play video last night. I filmed it in the sportsbook of the Aria late last night. Raymond, I smell the money too, buddy. Guaranteed Saturday, for all you guys want to know. It's already bet. It's right here. Hoop by night. I can't bet on our running Rebels. I just can't, bud. I don't have anything on that game. Our Rebels they be letting us down. Brandon, thank you. We almost went 2-0 on free plays. Penguins let us down late in the third. That was a disaster. That actually sucked. I'm gonna be honest. That one really sucked. That one hurt. Not that I didn't have a huge. I had 2,500 on the Penguins because that's what I bet on hockey. So minus the juice, a little bit more than that, but it definitely sucked. I don't mind losing games, but it's when you're winning the entire game. Doesn't matter if it's basketball, baseball, or hockey and shit goes south at the last minute. That's what I hate. It's the only thing I hate, but that's why it's sports gambling, you know? It ain't over till it's over. Breakdown one. All right. Good job on the Bulls, whoever had it yesterday. All right, guys. Kansas opened up as 7-point favorites. They're now laying 6.5 at the Westgate. 6.5 at Bet Online. Although Bet Online's got it at minus $1.05 at 6.5. So I can see it possibly once the books reopen here in about 40 minutes. I could see that line possibly dropping down to 6.5 everywhere in Vegas, if not 6, based on what I see with the. It's now down to 139. I would go over the money aspect of the games, but the money won't change, won't be updated for about another hour. So we can't really go over those numbers, but we could take a look at the teams, go over all that good information, taking a look at Oklahoma, just 3-12 in conference play. Big 12 conference is Oklahoma State used to be a much better team. This year's definitely off. That is a fact. Absolutely, we're definitely going to kill today, Mr. Butler. Love what we got today. Love what we got today. Oklahoma State guys coming off 2 straight losses to Kansas State and Texas Tech. They've lost, 7 out of their last 9 games. 10 out of their last 12. With their only wins coming by way of TCU, most notable recent wins. TCU on February 18th and South Carolina on January 26th. Kansas guys, 21-7, 10-5 in conference play. Coming off a win, a big win, 15-point win over Kansas State. They were at home. Before that, they did lose to Texas Tech, 91-62. They got slaughtered. But most interesting, Oklahoma State took Texas Tech to overtime on Wednesday. Diving into the numbers, taking a look at each team, guys. Kansas knocking down 53.4% from the field compared to 50% for Oklahoma State. When it comes to 3-ball shooting, both teams are very capable of knocking down threes. 36.2% for Kansas, but that's led by Oklahoma State, which is actually the 26th best 3-ball shooting team in Division I at 38.2%. 2-point plays, dunk, layup, jump shot. Kansas knocking down 52.9%. Compared to the very, poor percentage for Oklahoma State, just 44.9%, guys. Free throw shooting, both are very shitty free throw shooting teams. 69% on the year for both teams, Kansas and Oklahoma State. And those numbers don't really increase in conference play. 69.1 for Kansas and 70.9 for Oklahoma State. Going to the bench for bench minutes, guys. Both are over 25. Both are over 20%, 23.5% for Oklahoma State, 30.1% for Oklahoma. 2 foul participation protocol. Big advantage for Kansas. They're only in at 14.8% of those percent of the time during the first half compared to the 26.6% for Oklahoma State. Taking a look at the line, seeing that it is down to 6.5 right now. Kansas has been a big letdown on the road. Losing outright. Got slaughtered by Texas Tech. TCU took them to overtime. They lost to Kansas State on the road. They lost to Texas on the road. They lost to Kentucky on the road. They lost to West Virginia on the road. Guys, these guys haven't, they've won 1 road game out of their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 road games. All right, guys. Matter of fact, that's all their road games this year. They've got 2 wins away from home. And I guess they got a semi-home game against New Mexico State that you can count as a road win. So, and a couple neutral site games. Big win over Tennessee on a neutral site game in overtime earlier in the year, but throw all that out. I'm a line shopping whore. Everybody knows. I mean, I've got 2 local guys. I mean, I've got access to the books here, every single one of them. One second, guys. I mean, I see 7 still in some places. Um, I'd be all over that 7. Oklahoma State just took Texas Tech to overtime on the road. Now they get Kansas at home, which, Kansas has just been a disaster on the road. So lean on this one. I guess I should. I don't even think I brought a pen in here. Oh, yeah, I got one. So lean on this one, guys. I would be taking Oklahoma State plus the 7. I'd shop around. I'd get Oklahoma State plus a 7 as a lean right there. I mean, Kansas has just been disaster on the road. Straight up disaster. Morning lean for you guys. Trash versus trash. That's for sure. We all know how Kansas plays on the road, and I don't think they're going to topple over Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's got a good coach. Mike Boynton's a good coach at Oklahoma State. Obviously, I mean, they play in the Big 12 conference. Pretty stacked conference if you ask me. Texas Tech, Kansas State, Kansas, Baylor, Iowa State, Texas, TCU. A lot of conference competition there for them. They may be the bottom of the conference. They've got a big win over LSU this year. They've got a win over Memphis. They nearly beat Houston in December. They were able to take care of Texas. They barely lost to TCU. And you remember, guys, they only lost by 12 to Kansas in the beginning, or the beginning of February 9th. Mike, you like Kansas today? If Kansas wasn't on the road, I'd be all over Kansas. It's my personal opinion. Kansas on the road. They've only won on the road one out of their last 6 road games, and 2 out of their last 8 road games. And not one of those games did they cover the spread that they won on the road. So Kansas hasn't been up for one of their road games. I don't get what's going to be different, because they lost to Texas Tech by 29, and they beat Kansas State at home. That's my opinion, but just a lane. I'm not betting the game. Sonny, I agree with you right there. They haven't covered on the road once this year. They're 2 out of their last 8, or 2 out of their last 10. They're 2-8 on the road this year. 2 out of 8 of their last 10. They haven't middle of the night, so let me see what they did. All right, guys, I'm back. Uh-oh, I'm offline again. No, Andre, not a new office. I'm in our conference room. Andre, no, not a, it's just our conference room. I filmed out of here a couple weeks ago. They're doing construction. We've got some remodels and some finally updating the office. Yeah, we're Marquise. We're not in the attic or the basement or my mother's restaurant. King Albert made a great post. Interesting enough, Oklahoma State has beat Kansas 4 out of the last 5 times at home. Thank you for posting that. I meant to say it and I forgot. Eagle, I see you just got on our Guaranteed Saturday play. You're going to absolutely love it, bud. Guaranteed Saturday is going to be off the chain today, guys. Guys, Guaranteed Saturday's early today. Early. 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 Pacific. You don't want to miss out on it. Same thing with our my personal plays and premium plays. Premium plays, first one's at 9 West Coast time. So 12 on the East Coast is the first premium play. My first personal play doesn't start until 1 o'clock East Coast time. All right, guys, let's get another game day breakdown rolling for you guys. Here, we'll do the Penn State. I know somebody asked for it a little bit ago. We'll do the Penn State because that's next up on my list right here. Game 627, 628, Penn State against Wisconsin, guys. Penn State and Wisconsin, 627, 628. Wisconsin opened up as a 7.5 point favorite. That line is now down to 7. Although there's a couple spots that still have it at 7.5. Total opened up at 130.5. It is up a point. It's actually all over the place. I see it at 130.5 at Bet Online. I see it at 130.5 at William Hill. And then I see it all the way up to 131.5. So I see the UFC. I'm not UFC. I'm reading Mark's comment. I see the total on this Penn State game all over the board. Mr. Mullins, you're gonna love Guaranteed Saturday as well. Thank you for your purchase. Mark, thank you for jumping on board that UFC package. I do agree with you. I think the information that he put out is going to be rock solid and put some money in everybody's pocket. Jose NG, what's going on, bud? Nicholas Voss, I have thumbs up. Thank you. For everybody just tuning in, we got 110 people here, dark and early in the morning, 6:52 in the morning here in Vegas, 9:52 on the East Coast. For everybody that's just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Thank you. Cappers Nation Live. I'm Kyle Johnson with Cappers Direct, bringing you guys all the great information, leans, free plays, laughs, and all the facts. If you appreciate all the hard work that we do, guys, please do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year, the content, the leans, the free plays, the laughs, and you know what, all the facts that we provide. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. It definitely helps us out, guys, in the Google algorithm for their search rankings. And I can tell you this, the bigger we make this show, the more I will bring you guys absolutely free every single time we go live. So please do help us grow the show. Give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified each and every single time that I go live or I put out a pre-recorded video. We have a recorded video out from earlier today or late last night with a free college basketball playing it for you guys, which should be a nice, easy winner for you. I'm going to go live again later today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the full game day breakdowns. We're doing construction in the office. I got stuck in the conference room today, and then I'm going to be leaving the office here in about 1 hour exactly. I'll be leaving the office, but I'll be back, and if for some reason they don't have me back in my office yet, which I'm not thinking they're going to until probably Monday, I'll go live. Either I'll go to my house and I'll go live there, or maybe I'll go to one of the sports books and we'll go live from one of the sports books and give you guys a live view of what it's like before March Madness. And then we'll show you guys in a couple weeks what it's going to be like for March Madness. And then later today, I'll be at the UFC fight. All right. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, bottom right-hand corner of the video. You'll see the Cappers Direct logo in a white little box. Just hover your mouse over it. It pops up a small little box. Tap that subscribe button. You guys will be good to go. If you're on your phone or your tablet, you guys just got to turn it sideways, scroll up a little. You'll see that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. All right. I'm going to be going live again at least one more time. I'll probably be going live 2, possibly 3 more times throughout the day. And you guys don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And it's Saturday. It's facts, and that's that. Absolutely. King Albert said it perfectly. So, again, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up in the video or a thumbs down. I mean, we have 4 thumbs down. That's fine. You guys don't like what we do. You don't like the leans. You don't like the free plays. I don't know why you're here in the first place, but, you know, it's probably, you know, our haters, but, you know, that's okay. You know, if, you know, our haters bought our UFC package, 100% fact. 100% fact. We traced their IP address back to Ashland, Pennsylvania. What a coincidence, right, guys? Nathan, haven't given out a free play yet, bud. Absolutely, King Albert. Some people just like Folgers. We can't help them all. So, but yeah, 100% fact. Another service bought our UFC package, and they're trying to give it out to their clients. They want to guarantee that they're going to have a winning UFC, so they bought ours. How about that one, huh? Sorry to hear you guys are shoveling. I'm in short sleeves, and next week, Saturday, as soon as we're done with the live show next Saturday, I'm be golfing in a charity golf event at Shadow Creek, the same place where Tiger and Phil had their big old match. It's actually courses owned by the MGM Grand, and they're putting on a celebrity golf tournament, and they invited me. So I'll be there, Shadow Creek, private place. If you guys have never played there, you got to be a guest of MGM to even be considered. No carts, full walking. I guess I'm going to get my workout, that's for sure. Chubbs McGee, fat man, is going to get his workout next Saturday. Watch out, boys. I will go live. I will post some videos from there. We'll take a lot of pictures. NASCAR's in town this weekend, guys. We got NASCAR tomorrow. Nope, I've never golfed on the lake. That's funny. So again, guys, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up if you appreciate all the hard work. Let's get this next game day breakdown with Penn State, guys. Like we were saying when we were going over the line, sitting at 7, total sitting anywhere from 130.5 all the way up to 131.5. It's all over the board, all right? It's all over the board. Oop. I'm trying to pop up this information. We got Wisconsin, guys, 19-9 straight up, 11-6 in conference play, coming off a loss to Indiana in double overtime. A double overtime loss, guys, where they lost 75-73 Illinois and Northwestern. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Before that, they had wins over Northwestern and Illinois. Before that, they had 2 straight losses to the Michigan teams, guys. Michigan and Michigan State, which ended their 6-game win streak. And they do have a win over Michigan earlier in the year as well. Wisconsin trying to end the year on a high note, guys. They've got Penn State, Iowa, and Ohio State next. Taking a look at Penn State, guys, 12-16 straight up. 5-12 in conference play, that Big Ten conference, guys. Alex, guaranteed Saturday is early. It's at 10 a.m. Eastern time, 1 Pacific. You don't want to miss it, all right? You don't want to miss it. It is an early game. You don't want to miss out on that one. It's college basketball, and it's a winner. It's a winner. Remember, guys, we've got our big promo going. Get 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays for just $99. You get instant access to the premium plays online. If you purchase my personal plays, I'll end up texting them to you while we're live right now. Taking a look at Penn State, guys. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, 5 out of their last 7. All right. They've got wins over Maryland, Illinois, Nebraska, Michigan, and Northwestern. They have losses to Ohio State and Purdue. And somebody just sent me a message on Twitter. I thought they did. I don't know where it went. I just seen it. Asking me how much they have to pay for our plays, but all that information is right on our website. All that information is on our website. You're welcome, Alex. All right, let's get another game day breakdown rolling. Let's finish up this breakdown with Penn State, guys, and Wisconsin. Penn State knocking down 47.9% from the field. A horrible shooting team going up against Wisconsin, who's knocking down just 52.7% from the field. Penn State, disaster for that 3-ball, 32% only. Going to get beat up by Wisconsin, who's knocking down 38.2%, ranked 25th in Division I shooting the 3-ball. Penn State, for all their 2-point plays, 47.9% compared to the 50.3%. Free throw shooting, both teams are a disaster. Both teams are a disaster shooting the free throw. 69.7 for Penn State compared to 64.6. When you take into consideration the conference play, Penn State's an even worse shooting team. Their free throws are less. Their 2-point plays are less, as well as their 3-ball. Their 3-ball is actually down to 29.9% in conference play. Penn State goes to the bench for 25.6% of all their minutes played by bench personnel compared to 27.9% for Wisconsin. 2-foul participation protocol. Slight advantage for Wisconsin that finds themselves in the 2-foul participation protocol 8.2% of the time compared to 13.4% of the time for Penn State. Penn State's on a little heater here, and this is the only thing that scares me on this. Penn State's been scrappy. All right, Penn State's been scrappy. They already lost to Wisconsin by 21 points, or 19 points, excuse me, back on January 6th. Now Wisconsin heads on the road to face Penn State. Sorry, Penn State's on the road. Excuse me, Penn State's on the road. And I don't think they're, the Blues are going to, be singing for Penn State. Yeah, they've got a win over Michigan, Nebraska, Illinois, Maryland. 4 out of their last 5 games have been wins. but I think Wisconsin's the better team here. Wisconsin's the better shooting team. So for that aspect, I don't have a bet on this game, but if I did, I'd be taking Wisconsin laying the points, but I'm going to stay off of this one, guys. Michael Welsh, good morning. Ty, good morning. Royal Brown said he just got a thank you letter from the Navy SEAL Foundation. You know, I've heard that from a few different people, so that's awesome. I got one last week, so that was absolutely cool. You know, and the best thing about that when we did that free with the Navy SEAL Foundation is they never knew we did it. They never knew it was us. That was cool. That was cool. So we're going to do it again with them. We have submitted our paperwork to partner up with them to be an official partner of the Navy SEAL Foundation, so that we can take donations for them. We could legally use their logo and all that good information. So make it a lot better, and we're going to start doing that again. We wanted to do it this month, it just wasn't ready. Remember, guys, UFC 235 today, guys. UFC 235 today. If you guys want fight picks, if you guys want winning information, if you guys want hold on one second. If I drop the feed, we'll pull it right back up. Matter of fact, I need to get my phone plugged in. Hold on one second, guys. Cappers Direct. All right, guys. Hopefully the connection didn't get killed. But anyways, back to UFC 235, guys. 10 fight picks, couple leans, full write-ups on all the fights that we're taking, guys. The reason why our expert's picking what he's picking, as well as 5 different eight fight pick parlay is included. UFC, guys, it's so affordable and so cheap, just $29.99. You don't want to miss out, guys. You don't want to miss out on our UFC fight package. It's going to be a hell of a time. If you bet our UFC the last 2 weeks, then you made money. All right, if you bet it last week, that you made a lot. All right, then you made a lot, and I'm telling you, you're going to make even more today. Love what we put out, and it's going to be a great time, and it's going to put money in everybody's pocket, and I will be there for it. I will be there for it, and I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out. So go to the website, cappersdirect.com, click on the UFC tab. Get on board it right now. Or just click that link in the description that I just posted in the comments. Takes you right to it. Chido, I didn't go to the weigh-ins. Did not go to the weigh-ins. I was live with you guys until like 4 o'clock yesterday. All right, guys, let's take a look at yeah, Ryan, I gave out a lean on the other side. Gave out a lean on Oklahoma State. Plus the 7. All right, guys, let's do another game day breakdown. We got about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and I got to be out of here. Unfortunately, I do apologize. We normally go 2.5 hours, 5 minutes on Saturdays, but all right. Remember, guaranteed Saturday, early, guys, 10 a.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific. College basketball, guaranteed to winner. You get a full refund, no questions asked. But we ain't losing this one. All right, guys, we are not losing this one. So I'm telling you, Get on board, guys, and make yourself some easy money. All right, let's take a look at another game. Let's take a look at another game for you guys. Gonzaga and St. Mary's. All right, let's take a look at Gonzaga and St. Mary's. Later game, guys, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Late game for you, but let's just take a look at it real quick. We'll break it down. We'll do our quick little 5-minute breakdown for you guys. If I could ever find the information on it. All right, game 747, 748. Gonzaga opened up as an 8.5-point favorite. They're up to 9.5, although William Hill and Stations Casinos just bumped them up to 10. All right, total opened up at 144.5. It's up to 145. St. Mary's, guys, 20-10 straight up. 11-4 in conference play. Let me put my phone on this charger real quick. Hold on. That sucker dies, we lose our feed. St. Mary's last, that West Coast Conference, guys, their last game of the regular season for them. Coming up against Gonzaga today. They're on a 5-game win streak. They've won 7 out of their last 8 games, with wins over Santa Clara, Pepperdine, Pacific, San Diego, and Portland. They've got Gonzaga today. They just lost. To a matter of fact, that's their last loss on February 9th. They lost 94-46. Gonzaga murdered them. Gonzaga put the beat down, all right? Gonzaga put the beat down on them. And I think it's going to happen again today. Although, you know, St. Mary's has definitely been a good team defending their home court. They haven't, they lost at home twice this year. Once against Harvard and once against UC Irvine. Other than that, they've defended their home court with wins over Bucknell, San Jose State, BYU, Santa Clara, San Diego, San Francisco, Pacific, Pepperdine, and most notably Portland. Gonzaga, on the other hand, 28-2. Their only losses come back in December to Tennessee and North Carolina. Other than that, they've won every single game this year, 28-2. They're 15-0 in conference play. Laying 9.5 points right now. I'd be an early bettor on this one. All right, taking a look at both teams. Gonzaga, number 1 in Division I from the field at 60%, compared to number 40 for 54.3% for St. Mary's. St. Mary's, no slouch. They're a good shooting team, guys. Gonzaga, knocking down 37.2% of all their 3 balls, 38% for St. Mary's. All the 2-point plays, Gonzaga's number 1, guys, 62.2% compared to the 52.8% of St. Mary's. Free throw shooting, 76.8% compared to 74.2% for St. Mary's. As far as bench going to the bench, they're both a 25% team. 2 foul participation protocol. Edge Gonzaga, but both of them find themselves in the 2 foul participation protocol, often an early 31.7% for Gonzaga, but a massive 48.6% for St. Mary's, guys. Taking a look at the numbers here, I almost made this one a personal play of mine, but I just laid off of it for the fact that St. Mary's defends their home court very, very well. But Gonzaga's been absolutely smashing teams this year. They did just beat Pacific by 20, but they haven't, you know, the teams when they start playing that, you know, they give a 22, 24-point spread. They're not seeming to be covering those ones, like Loyola Marymount, San Diego. Or actually, they covered the spread against San Diego, but Pacific. A crazy Andrew, nope. You haven't missed any free plays. But with Gonzaga only laying 9.5 here, guys, there's a nice lean right there on Gonzaga. Laying the 9.5. As far as the total, on that game goes, guys, as far as a total of 145, I would lay off of it. That's my personal opinion. I can see it being right around that mark, within a basket or two. So for that aspect, I would just lay off the total on that one. What we'll do now, guys, is I'm going to be going live again later. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another breakdown or two. Any requests for a breakdown, if it's not one of my personal plays or premium plays, I'll do it. We're going to do another breakdown, get you guys on some more free play, or do some more breakdowns. Then we'll get you guys on a free play. Then we'll get you guys on your merry way. Hopefully the breakdowns are able to help you guys enhance your knowledge, enhance your betting. Don't forget, guys, we got our big special 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays. The company asked me last night if I'd do it, and I said I would. 3 days of premium plays or 3 days of my personal plays for just $99. Love what we got going today as far as premium plays, my personal plays, UFC 235 for only $29.99. Let's be honest, guys, $29. You spend more going to Burger King to feed a family of 3. Michael Jordan, what game does my stomach want me to break down? That's a good question. That's a good question. My stomach been breaking down some good games. Raider 5's off to work listening to Cappers Nation Live. Love it. Oh, sorry about that. We did just hit an anti-lag feature, but it says we've got perfect streaming. But guys, UFC 235, $29.99. I don't know how you miss out on that one. Make sure you don't. 10 fight picks, 5 parlays, including an 8 fight pick parlay. Leans, full write-ups of every fight that we're taking. A lot of people talk about knowing UFC. I'm not in the know on UFC at all, but our expert is. And I was with him last night, and I posted a picture of who we were with last night, hanging out late. But none other than Anthony Smith, the other part of the headlining main event against John Jones. So I posted a picture on our YouTube community page as well as on Twitter. Super cool dude. He was cracking up when he found out what I did for a living. B. Phil's right there with you, bud. I'm not a big UFC guy. I mean, I go to all the fights, but I've never really paid attention or got into it. And I mean, that's what our expert's for. He'd say, hey, bet this, I'd bet it, Marquise, me too, man. I mean, the guy's always worked here. He doesn't just do UFC for us. He's also part of, everything else that we do. But that's his specialty. That's his bread and butter, and that's what he loves. It does look interesting, MJ. I have a play on one of the sides of that game, so I can't talk about that one. Absolutely, King Albert. Literally the night before he gets in the ring or the octagon, whatever you want to call it, with John Jones. Oh yeah, later on tonight. Obviously he's sleeping now, but they're on a whole different schedule. He's the main event. He don't start until B. Phil's. That's a 5-round fight, but we do have some picks on the rounds as well. Hey guys, if you guys are just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. That way you guys get notified every single time I go live. I'm going to be going live again later today. We're going to get you guys on a free play. As soon as we get done breaking down these games, we're going to get you guys on a free play as well. If you guys are new, first of all, welcome. You know, we're a great big family here at Cappers Nation. And we give you guys a nice big warm welcome. If you guys are brand new, do us a favor. Let us know that you're watching. Post in the comments. Come participate in the live chat. We don't let any of the name-calling, derogatory stuff happen here. Everything that we do is to promote sports betting for the better of you and enhancing your knowledge. All right, so if you're new to the channel, new to the show, post up in the comments, say something. Don't be a stranger. Also, if you guys appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year, do us a favor, guys. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. We certainly do appreciate when you guys do that. That's the only thing that we ask. I'll keep delivering the winners. You guys keep hitting that thumbs up button. Jonathan, what's going on, bud? Yeah, line would drop for the fact that we posted it, the overnight line. That overnight line's always overinflated just a little bit. Nestor, I see that you just jumped on board our UFC fight package. Thank you and congratulations. It's going to be a nice big winner for everybody. Yeah, Corey, Penguins definitely shit the bed on us late last night. That was that sucked. That absolutely sucked. Chido, yeah, it was a fun time last night. Guys, cool as shit. Patrick King, guaranteed pick. Has to be Georgia State at 1 p.m. Kyle like pounding them. I don't always pound them, but it's not that game. I think there's five or six games at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Alan, yeah, I thought it would go the other way. Right there with you, bud. Daniel Tilla Cohen, I usually never comment here in the chat, but I'm always watching Cappers Nation Live. I appreciate all the hard work. Thank you, Daniel, for actually posting. And always for joining us. And for everybody that's always joining us. King Hayden, yes, sir. Thank you for jumping on board the UFC. I think you're going to love it. Yeah, Michael, they shit the bed in the outdoor game. Salsway Cabeda likes Jones, Woodley, and Ben. It's going to be a great fight, full of action. And definitely a great card. Oh, you guys are always welcome. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't have the show. So if you guys didn't hit the thumbs up button, we wouldn't have the show. If you guys didn't hit, if you guys didn't subscribe, we wouldn't have the show. Patrick King, thanks Stats LLC as well. Yeah, thanks Stats LLC. Can you come down on the price like 50%? Come down on the price 50%. We'll still be close to six figures, what we pay them suckers every year. Can you make more? Georgia Southern's been a team hot and cold, and you got to time them right. Georgia Southern's just not a team that I've been able to bet every single time with success. I've had to time them completely correct. Marquis, somebody snapped a screenshot. Of course. Of course he would, right? Guy wants to talk about puppets, but yet he forgot where the clown came from. He's just the jack-in-the-box that I wind up, that I make pop. Boop, 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 boop. Out comes Bozo. Funny. They bought our UFC package. 100% guaranteed they give it to their clients. Guaranteed. They've lost 2 out of the last 3 UFC events. MJ possibly go with Golden State. Catered to you by Chef Jeff. Love it. Oh, Alan, he does every day. That guy's obsessed. That guy's obsessed. But none of him and his nonsense. One thing that he'll never be able to do, he'll never be able to match what we do. He's all talk, sitting from his base. Tyler, if you want great fight picks, you want some great breakdowns, and you want to make some money, the UFC package is the way to go. It ain't going to let you down, that's for sure. We've given out UFC twice the last 2 weeks, absolutely free, the entire card. We won money on both of them. Marquise, I mean, I hung out with the guy last night. How do I not put some money on him, right? Yeah, Alan, he always does. Definite. All right, guys, let's get another game day breakdown rolling because I got about 20 minutes and then I got to split, all right? Let's see a request. What game do you guys want? If it's not part of our package, I'll do it for you guys. Post in the comments who you guys like. And also, when you're done posting, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like in the video. I will tell you this, though. Anthony Smith did tell me last night. He goes, if you want to make some extra money, he goes, don't bet against me. He goes, I know I'm a huge underdog. These guys pay attention to the odds. These guys pay attention to the odds. He wasn't trying to sell me. I mean, everybody just hanging out. Kyle, you want to make some extra money? Don't bet against me. So I laughed. I laughed. I laughed. This guy could just pound me. This guy could submit me in like a half a second. He's just got to like, flinch and I'm probably going down. Dude's cool as shit. Unless you looked at he's a monster. And the crazy thing is, he's just looking like a normal dude last night. People were kind of like looking like, hey, who's that? He's a big boy. What is he? 6'4". But he doesn't play it. He doesn't play up to be this big monster guy. And just low-key, mellow, calm dude all night long. Just in his zone. And you wouldn't have known he was a UFC fighter unless you looked at his ears or you knew who he was. A couple people recognized him and came up to him and asked him, shake his hand and tell him good luck. Big old bodyguard with him. I think he's the only one that stood out was the big man with him. Couple inches taller and about 3 times as wide. He's that plus 600 because it's against Jones, Jones, he's a monster. Absolute, no doubt. I ain't the UFC expert, that's for sure. So I got no qualification to talk. All right, Michigan State game. Let me find that one, guys. We'll go over that. Michigan State, Indiana. Michigan State getting a second attempt with Indiana. They did just beat them in overtime. minute, Jose. Give me a few minutes. I think we just lost the internet connection, so, oh, nope, we're back. You guys all got me good? Still hear me loud and clear? All right, guys, let's take a look at that game. Michigan State opened up as a 6.5-point favorite. It's now down to 6. They're on the road against Indiana. Total opened up at 136.5. Still sitting in the same spot. All right, guys. Kyle, I believe they're like 3 o'clock. Let me see what we posted as the first fight time. I'll be check in a minute for you. Anything can happen. Exactly. Chido, I agree. All right, guys. Indiana 14-4 straight up. They've got 3 games left, coming off a big win against Wisconsin in double overtime. Their last 2 games have all gone to overtime. Double overtime on Tuesday, and last Friday against Iowa, they lost in overtime. Back on February 2nd, they took Michigan State on the road in Michigan to overtime. They beat them 79-75. Yeah, Jones is going to juice up and win. Indiana just 5-12 in conference play. Michigan State getting that big rematch, guys. Michigan State 23-5, 14-3 in conference play. Their 5 losses to Kansas, Louisville, Purdue, Indiana, and Illinois. All right, they had their 3-game skid against Purdue, Indiana, and Illinois back in late January, early February, but they've came back. They've won 5 straight against Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Rutgers, and Michigan. They just beat Michigan, guys, 77-70 on the road. They beat Rutgers by 11, 71-60. And they beat Ohio State by 18. They beat Wisconsin by 18. And they've been on a tear, guys, and they just beat Minnesota by 24 back on February 9th. I'm right there with you, King Albert. I'm right there with you. Don't forget, guys, you can get on board our premium plays or my personal plays. Take your pick. It's a take your pick special. 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays, just $99. The You Call It special, all right, guys? You Call It special. Get instant access to our premium plays. If you purchase my personal plays, I'll be texting them to you as soon as we get off the live chat. Jared, what's going on, bud? B. Phils, man, you're asking a guy who, I mean, I got no clue. I'm not the UFC expert. I wish I could tell you. I wouldn't even dare give you my own opinion, I'll be honest with you. I don't know the UFC. Oh, Ryan, they know what they did. They know what Indiana did, and they're out for revenge 100%. Michigan State, shooting great, guys. Shooting great. 55.8% from the field compared to 50.8% for Indiana. 38% from the three-point range compared to 30.8% for Indiana. All 2-point plays give the edge to Michigan State as well, 55%, knocking them down. Same thing, Kyle. Same thing. We take care of our clients. We take care of our clients, bud. Indiana just knocking down 53.1% of all their 2-point plays. Free throw shooting. Indiana's just absolutely horrible, guys. Knocking down 65.4%. All right, and even in conference play, it only goes up to 67%. For Michigan State, guys, they're knocking down 74% from the free throw line. When it goes to the players on the bench, that's led by Michigan State. They go to the bench for 33% of all their minutes played, compared to 29.1% for Indiana. So not much difference there. 2 foul participation protocol, huge advantage for Michigan State. They're in it only 11.7% of the time compared to 25.9% for Indiana. Like I said, with the line on this game only being 6 low, I think Michigan State is able to roll, and I think they're able to roll with ease here. All right, guys. I think they got revenge on their mind, and they're going to absolutely pummel Indiana. Indiana's been a scrappy team. They took Iowa to overtime. They only lost by 2 to Purdue, but they lost by 21 to Minnesota back on the 16th, guys. Lean on this game, Michigan State minus the 6. Michigan State minus the 6. Dr. Franco says Indiana going to win. I don't think they win back-to-backs against Michigan State. I think Michigan State gets the job done here. That's what my stomach's saying. Mr. Parlay says that we need to start taking our fight picks, our sports bets from our stomach. So I think we're betting nearly 100% since we started picking from our stomach. All right, guys, it's that time to get you guys on a free play. How about that? How about that? Or 2 free plays. To everybody that's just purchasing our UFC fight package, our premium plays, personal plays, our guaranteed Saturday play, thank you. Tyler, I see you just jumped on board our UFC fight package, as well as Alex. Guys, you're going to love it, and it's going to put money in everybody's pocket. So, thank you, everybody. All right, guys. Now remember, Tyler, the UFC is posted on the website. The UFC fight package, guys, you're going to get all that information right on our website. So, Tyler, just go right back to the website, log back in, and it'll take you right to the UFC page. All the information's posted. If you're on your phone or tablet, turn it sideways. It works a little bit better for you. All right, guys. What I want to do is I want to get you guys on something good today, all right? I got going to get you guys on 2 free plays. How about that? 2 free plays. As well as I'll be going live later today to try and bring you guys something else as well. Just double checking the lines, and then I got to get out. I got to split out of here, guys. I got to get out of here in like 15 minutes. All right, guys. First official free play. It's one of my personal plays, all right, guys? One of the early games. Ole Miss against Arkansas, guys. Ole Miss against Arkansas. Mississippi, guys. We're rolling with exactly B, Phils. We're rolling with Mississippi. Mississippi plus the 1. Ole Miss plus the 1, guys. Mississippi plus the 1. Billy Woods needs a mortal lock. You need a mortal lock. Go get our guaranteed Saturday. It's at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Guaranteed Saturday. Guaranteed to winner. You get a full refund, no questions asked. You're going to absolutely love it. It's $150. Guaranteed to winner. You get a full refund. Also, don't forget, 3 days of our premium plays. 3 days of my personal plays, just $99. You call it special. Don't go anywhere, guys, because I've got one more free play for you. It's actually a first half bet of a different game. Don't forget the UFC special, guys. UFC 235. $29.99. The Time Traveler Steve, we did just give you one free play. We don't just give out 100 free plays. You want 5, 10, 20 free plays, go watch SBR. They'll give you both sides of the game twice, maybe 4 times with different cappers in the day. There's a reason why our free plays hit what they hit. There's a reason why our free plays are 84, 53, and 3. 62% on all our free plays. You guys want multiple free plays? You guys just want a whole ton of free plays? Go watch somebody else. They'll give you plenty of them. They'll give you both sides of them. Both sides of the same game. All right, guys, UFC 235. It's today, guys. Later on this afternoon. You don't want to miss it. Get all of our experts' fight picks, all their leans. Full write-up. As well as copies of the parlays. $29.99. No, that's one of my personal plays. Not a premium play. That was a personal play. Now, this first half bet, I was going to make it a personal play. I'm betting it, but I wanted to give you guys something special because you guys tuned in this morning. This is not on our card. This is something special just for you guys. Something that I've been betting, and I think you guys are going to like it. All right, guys? So I guess you can call it a free personal play. It's just not on my card. It's a first half bet. Guys, we're rolling. I'm rolling with VCU minus 3.5 in the first half. VCU minus 3.5. Free play on the first half only. If you can get 3, even better. So those are the free plays, guys. I'll be going live. I wouldn't bet it at 4. 4's a ripoff. It's a first half bet. 3 or 3.5. Everywhere in Vegas is at 3.5 right now, except one place has still got it at 3. Myself, I wouldn't take it at 4. The safest bet's the money line, obviously. I'm going to tell you guys to go lay 240. All right, guys. I don't know what happened to the sound, but sound cutting in and out. But anyways, I got to get out of here, guys. Enjoy those free plays. 2 free plays plus our daily free play. The feed's been choppy the whole morning, so I got to get out of here, guys. Enjoy those free plays. Everybody that's just buying our packages, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jordan Bird, I see you jumping back on. 3 days of premium plays. You're going to love it. Tyler, Alex, you're going to love the UFC Fight Pass. As well as Alex, you're going to love Guaranteed Saturday. Ramon, you're going to like Guaranteed Saturday as well. All right, guys, I got to run. Enjoy those free plays. Either I'll be live from the office, I'll be live from my house later, or I'll be live from one of the casinos. Arturo P, I'll be back. And you guys can always watch the archived version. You can always watch the archived version. All right? Do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up on the way out. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. And we will chat with you guys. We'll see you guys later. All right, guys? Thanks, guys. Victor, what's going on, buddy? Thank you guys for all tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel because I'm going to go live at least probably 2 more times today. Peter, the free plays are posted in the comments. Just scroll up. You'll see my post in there. All right, guys. Thanks for